band from every maternity room in the Inland Empire, Dan Ochoa, everybody. Okay. Moving right along in the studio, I'm pleased to present the delightful and my next co-host, Liz Torrey. Or not.
What is it? What is it? If I had a nickel every time I heard, what is it? I would have $3,846,233.45. But I get it, because I'm sporting the preacher's kid's haircut, the preacher's son, and I'm wearing the preacher's daughter's dress. So what is it? I'm non-binary. That means I'm trans. How do you know if someone's trans? We will fucking tell you. Mostly because if we don't, you want to know what's between our legs. Run into it all the time. What does non-binary mean? What does that mean? Well, I'm gender fluid. What the fuck does that mean? I guess it's easier to say that sometimes I can't pick anywhere I want to eat for dinner. To save my life. I don't know where I want to go for dinner. And other times, I can't find the G-spot, and I think, it's not real. She has me down here searching, and there's nothing. Which leads me to sexuality, because people are always like, well, what's your sexuality? That's not really how they ask. There's always the ugliest guy in the room, and he's like, oh my God, I don't care what you are, just don't flirt with me. Honey, baby, your wife doesn't even flirt with you. Why do I gotta flirt with you? Seriously. But I guess with my sexuality, the best way to prove it is that I know you should motorboat balls. You know motorboat balls? It's like every time I do that, he's just like, ah! I do like to motorboat boobs. And I have found out that you don't motorboat the vagina. Sometimes you get slapped in the face by the labia. Can be fun. Foreplay, maybe. Get a little rough. Where I come from, I was known as Little Lee. My dad was a Lee, and he wanted a junior that could be by his side forever. So he was Big Lee, and I was Little Lee. Oh, my God. Well, you know, I guess if you're Asian, Lee is good. Be proud. Mm-hmm. Be proud. Be proud. But if you're from the South, Lee, it's like, the South will rise again. And it's cousin butt fucking, because that's what Southerners do. You go to the back because you get pregnant in the front, right? Right? Everybody knows that. The last time I went home, I had everybody in front of me like this. And I decided, it's time. I'm going to come out. And I planted myself down. And I said, listen here, you inbred motherfuckers. From now on, I'm Liz Torrey. Yeah. And I expected an applause and everybody to be happy for me. But instead, my bitchy Aunt Linda stood up in the back and stared at me with that stare that she used to stare at everybody with, and then sucked her teeth. And I stared her back down. This time I wasn't giving in to my bitchy Aunt Linda. And finally, she just said what she was thinking. I don't know why you have to do this at your father's funeral. I said, well, if you don't want to call me Liz Torrey from now on, call him Deadly and me Livingly. They now call me Liz Torrey. It's all in the negotiations. Who'd have thunk it?